All right, hey,
All right.
Doom Lord, still in this? You got
Yes,
long
sir.
too? We
I'm
take this
still
thing to
long.
the.
Still long. I watched patiently that somewhat rejection of 30s, looking to hold or wait. These are my two prices of interest where the decision is going to be made. It's pushing with momentum against me.
What's
I'm
this?
chill. I'm chill. I'm keeping an eye on Target stock since the wife went to the store and I told her not to blow the credit card like she did for her cow. And if it starts pumping, I'll take a minute to like hit up Amazon and chase real quick.
This is Doom. This is Doom
That's good.
shopping right now. A little sell off. Here's grind down to 62.82. Now 62.81. Jack, we got long from this price. We got long from better. Or worse, I should say. Thoughts as we get down to these 82s. You and Jerome, I want to see 62.82. Anything you want to do with these prices in the ES right now?
Not yet. If we are on my chart here, like the last time we went here, we had actually when we took the trade, we actually like blew through 280 here, and then I bought it when it kind of was establishing above it, right? Now I'd want to see it run through. I think the lows from the New York session before I start thinking about that again.
I feel that.
At least
We
for
got Hassett.
short-term trade. If I was
Hassett's
swinging, I'd be
taking.
long right now.
Is Hassett the one that Trump wants to be the next Fed chair?
Among them.
Yeah, Hassett. Here we go. The Fed has been, quote, very, very slow. Inflation data has been fine. He's kind of got a point there. And also, the Fed needs to get back on the curve on where rates should be. Hassett's getting going here.
I think I've heard
10-year.
that before. Deja vu. I think I've been hearing that before. That they need to get back on the curve with the rates.
They're just going to manifest this thing into lower rates. It feels like they're just going to keep talking this thing into existence.
This
We'll
is going to
see
be
if that happens.
a very niche comment, maybe for like 1 or 2% of our audience. But I finally figured out who Haslett reminds me of, and it's Colin, the energy vampire from the What We Do in the Shadows TV show. He has very similar energy. Let me see if I can get a picture of the two of them made
Thank you, Jack. Thank you for that. Jerome, we are 62.85. You're up $900 or so. Yeah, 983 bucks. What are you doing? What you sit? You watch. You wait. I also want to tell you, keep your emotions in check, Jerome. Yes, you're very, very smart, man. Keeping your emotions in check. Does a Dr. Jerome ever have difficulty keeping his emotions in check?
Thanks God, yes, of course. I remain human, not a robot. Thankfully, I can feel things. Not feeling things would make me dead inside, I believe. So thankfully, I feel things. But yeah, it's very hard. Yesterday, for example, I missed by a tick to be filled, and I felt it play with the setup I wanted to take after it. So the more you have time and experience in whatever your practice, and this has been proven by neuroscience, the more able and skilled you get, right? But you don't like NASA athletes, surgeons, lawyers, like high and any other work, of course, but high responsibility and high risk works. You have a high level stress, anxiety, high emotional liability activity, and these people are used. They are trained to guide their emotions, their feelings. Right? They feel it. They're like, okay, I can feel it. I'm aware of it. Okay, sit down, anxiety, and I'm gonna keep calm and present and aligned. Okay, and one life changing things for me has been mindfulness, and mindfulness has changed my life and my patient's life as well. I've integrated mindfulness fully in my medical practice. I've gotten an extra degree this year to help people with mental health issues and other pathologies through mindfulness therapies and other practices. And actually, on Friday, you mentioned it previously. On Friday, we're going to have a wonderful and a segment which I am very, very much excited for with Dr. Vanessa. And this is going to be a very, very exciting moment. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know what to do Friday, please remind us of the time. You can come on Top Step TV, whatever you have to do. Even if you have something scheduled, just like cancel it and hop on Top Step TV. Doom, get
Yeah.
Lady Doom on air as well, so she doesn't break your phone anymore. But yeah, it's gonna be a great session.
That is the perfect setup.
I'll
You
be
heard it
on
there.
it.
What up, man?
I'll be
Oh
on it
yeah.
for
All
sure.
right.
Good
If
stuff.
we
That
want more
boy
deep,
doctor, man. This
Doctor,
is why I like the show.
do.
You guys bring in professionals, legit people.
Damn right, we bring in.
Legit
We
people.
damn
That's
right, we bring in
important. Bring
professionals.
in legit
More,
people.
more details on the
Also,
professionals, James. They're blowing it all right now. James, come on in. Let's tell them what we're talking about here for specific times. We got a couple expert sessions coming up here on Top Step TV this week. What's up, James? It's gonna be-
Absolutely. There's nothing I love more than when guests do my job for me unprompted. Thank you guys, Jerome. I could not have pitched it any better, but before we get there, tomorrow at 1 p.m. Central, Coach Robert returns with another TopStep X API session. If you haven't seen what our traders have been building with the TopStep X API access, now's the time to tune in. All right, this week, Coach Robert is joined by Tyler B. and his code developer, Chris C., a duo that's been putting the code to the work in creative ways. I think this is our first ever coding collaborators on TopStep TV together. So if you've seen one of these sessions before and you're impressed about what one coder can do, be sure to be here tomorrow at 1 p.m. Central to check out what these two traders have been putting the work into. I'm sure it'll blow your mind. I loved seeing the ways that these traders are using the TopStep X API access in ways I could never even think of. So 1 p.m. tomorrow, don't miss it. And then we've talked about it, but here it is. Don't miss this Friday at noon.
Wow.
That's right, 12 p.m. Central, where instead of the usual lunchbox trading, we're going to be debuting a new segment we're calling Trader Psych, a segment where trading meets psychology. Featuring Jerome D., who you've seen on Fast Markets all morning. He's a neurosurgeon, PhD in neurology, and Dr. V, a clinical psychologist, hypnotherapist, and mindfulness instructor. And this segment dives into the most overlooked but most powerful tool in any trader's arsenal, the mind. Jerome and Dr. V aren't just experts in human behavior, they're active futures day traders with Top Step. And they know exactly what it's like to manage risk, handle pressure, and navigate high stakes decisions. Ask questions in the chat and get ready to learn how to manage your psych. That is this Friday at 12 p.m. And like Jerome said, what are you doing? Call off work. Ditch your friends. Who cares? Your kid can walk home from school. Watch this segment. Back to you, Andre.
I mean, not to mention they also look like a couple of movie stars. My goodness, those are good looking headshots.
Right?
Yes. Yeah, I will be sitting in on both the API session and the neuroscience session. I am going to be fish out of water. Bear with me, Jerome. I will be there with you. I'm so along for the ride. And yes, very much looking forward. That's what we do here at Top Step and Top Step TV. Bring you the goods, Jerome. We cannot wait for that. And we got two coders, one segment. Man,
Thank
this
you.
is a lot coming at you here in the next couple days on Top Step TV. Jerome, give us a little sneak peek, just a little sneak peek into what we may be covering on that session, that psych session.
The exact thing. So I gotta call Dr. V today, if not tomorrow, actually, for that. But mainly, it's gonna go through what's happening in our minds as human beings when we trade, when we don't trade, when you get a big day, a bad day, a big good day, a big bad day. What to do when you struggle to get funded, to get a payout. What's the perception, the approach, the mental approach you should get or you must get so you cannot repeat the cycling loop of I get an account, I get funded, I almost at payout, I blew up. I get an account, I'm funded, oh, I get a payout, and then I blow up the account again, and then you cycle this, and then you get in a cycle in which your self-image you're starting to sabotage it, and when you sabotage your self-image, you're lowering your self-trust, self-esteem, and then you not only don't help yourself into improving and getting profitable, you help yourself digging a deeper hole, right? Because you're losing and you're only focusing on losing. It's like, okay, like yesterday I actually lost. Today was my perception, my approach, I'm going to make back this loss. No, I'm going to follow my exact process because with time, my process had proven being profitable. That's all. And it's a day-to-day process. And like in healthcare, for example, you got a day-to-day protocol routine when you have a certain diagnosis, or even when you're a healthcare professional. And in front of the mirror, you got to be transparent and clean and honest. And it's you versus yourself. I know Anne Marie; she's wonderful. She's taught me, like many others, that we don't trade against the market; we trade against ourselves. But why is that? And if you want to know why is that, come on Top Step TV on Friday.
Well done, Jerome. Cooking right now. How about that, Doom? Bringing you the goods. I know, Doom,
You know
you
what?
always tune into these psychs. Go ahead.
I have one thing in my head running around right now. I like big bids, and I cannot lie. That meme from Carl Hungus
That was from
with
yesterday.
Coach Jake. I like big bids, man. I want to see those big bids.
How do we go from mindfulness to I like big bids there? That was a quick 180 right there. Did not see that come, but Doom, I know you like to tune in for that. Keeping your emotions in check, Doom. Easier said than done. You always come out here with positive attitude, but I don't know when you're off screen and you're trading. What's it look like when a Doom has difficulties keeping his emotions in check?
It doesn't really help me move forward if I'm grumpy, mad. Just it backtracks me. I've learned that the hard way long time ago. So take it with a smile. Take it with a smile. Live for another day, and oh, you wake up, man. You're alive. You're well. Everything else is just little challenges and little fences along the way. You take a little while to jump over. Some you might not at all, but as long as you stay in the game, a smile. I don't know how to close this. Just stay positive. Stay positive. Don't
You
beat
landed
yourself
it.
down. That
You
bad
landed-
energy. Yeah, bad energy. Don't force it on yourself. As
Speaking
Jerome said,
of-
don't talk yourself bad. It won't work.
Speaking of staying overwhelmingly positive, I see that it has ended his comments on Fox News. I think we have an
Who was it?
image of that. Yeah,
Who is it? Has it?
as it's done. So we
Okay.
can Andrew, do we have that photo?
They're a little bit
It
of
was
a
too subtle.
a little bit of a push higher here in ES.
There we go.
Oh, wow, spot on. Oh, I mean, you
Yeah.
ain't wrong.
These are guys.
Oh. Okay, who are we looking at here? Who's on the left and who's on the right, Jack?
I don't know anymore. No, on the left is Kevin Hassett. On the right is Colin from What We Do in the Shadows. And if you watch the show, they have kind of similar energy.
Mannerisms?
A little bit.
All right.
Or at least that's how I feel. All right, we're pumping a little bit.
Yeah, we
290.
are.
It's now or never. If we reject that 30 level again and wick down, I might evade. The universal rule of 3. I'm looking at the 5 and the 15. We're back at the mean. Something that I kind of rushed into or maybe choked the stop on 2-3 trades. This is what I was anticipating. Something I've seen before. A setup that has played out for me before. So my typical me would have taken it here. Just because. Is it worth the risk to fruition?
You're at value
Talk
high.
to
You're at session value high at this 30 level.
Now, I'm trying to weigh it in my head, the reward if we push through and how far. It's on the table, in my opinion. I'm just going to.
You still have 4. You still have 4 on?
No, 2. I cashed out 2 in profit, and I'm holding the ones that I added. My average is a little bit higher, but my stop money-wise is significantly less.
Yeah. I mean, if you're still long 4, I would say this would be a good spot to lighten up a little bit. Value high.
That's where I took 2. That's where I took 2 when it ran the first time, somewhat at about the same price.
Hogue, why did you? Okay, Hogue, he did it. He's obviously he's listening to you, Hogue. Why did you like this price? Doom did it. Why did you like this price? And just take some chips off the table, and where do you like it from here, Hogue? Just take a look at the Nasdaq chart.
Yeah, here's the Nasdaq chart. So I'm going to put the volume profile on it for what that's worth. All right. So we're looking at this. Opening range is the dead ass high. We're looking for shorts. Below the late spike. We've driven lower. We've pulled back to right there, 23,030 is the value area high. So if we're still, under the guise that the opening range being the high of the day has sellers in control, longs from the lows would be good to lighten up at value area high. So, and it's also that 230300 is weekly kickoff high from last week. And I've left it on here just because at some point it's likely to be impactful because it has been somewhat magnetic. So, if you're long at the lows here with an opening range at the dead ass high, coming all the way back to value area high makes sense.
Value area high.
That's what
Where's
my
that
mentor
number?
kind of taught me. You find that line.
That's right, man.
Me and Hulk are completely different people, age, and everything. Traders, we see the same thing with different indicators and kind of
different ways.
experience and insight. But when you have that alignment, it's great. I'm gonna wait it out. I've paper handed a similar setup before, and I'm willing to take the risk. I've taken some off and see fruition.
Now,
and if it starts giving me the sign that I won't see it, I'll take it out.
We continue to push higher and begin to drag value higher, then you stay in it. But that was a good out right at value high there on a part of the package.
Look at that. Mentor,
package.
trader. Yep. We want to go there. They keep selling up around these 30s. So 23,022 last trade there. ES pumping higher here now as well. 62.92. Drone about 10 points from high a day. You were looking to become bullish above 62.99. I believe you said earlier.
Yeah, 99.5.
99.5. Okay. Let's see if we want to get up there. Take a look at some of these other markets. Gold, about $5 off the lows there, trading 33.31. Crude trading 65.84. We heard Energy Secretary Wright kind of throw it out, do a trial balloon, perhaps filling up the strategic petroleum reserves here in the States around these prices in oil. I haven't heard much materialize from there, but something we'll keep an eye on as crude trades around these prices, $65.42. We keep seeing rejection up at these 30s in the NASDAQ, back to 23,022. Right now, ES might want to take this. Jack, anything we're looking for here on the upside? Can we grind this thing? This thing might...
Jerome is as well. There was a big battle for 6,300 earlier, which turns out to be sort of the high of the day so far. Kind of in the middle. Been a lot of action around 62.80 to 85. A lot of action around upper 95 to 300. So we're getting closer. Like important levels coming up here. Are we just squeezing shorts?
Is that what we're looking at here? Because ES is leading this thing. Come on.
Amen to that.
Delta negative in the NASDAQ, negative 1,000, positive 1,000 in the S&Ps. Order filled. See a little squeeze here coming in the NASDAQ.
Whoa. I got it out.
You got out? You got out right there?
I got it out. Man. I got
it out. Oh, wow. What price did you get there, dude? Holy shit. What price did you get?
I don't know.
Who cares, man? All right, we got sellers in the house here.
I got it out.
Damn, dude. You got away with that one. Oh, wow. We got sellers coming in here.
Let's see.
What
did they get traded?
Order filled.
991.
Order filled.
Shit,
I mean,
what the hell just hit, man? What the hell?
We had 90.
Order filled. Order filled.
Shit, what was that?
I'm looking. I don't see
6,000
order filled.
ES trade in 3 seconds.
Whoa!
Somebody
order filled.
Something's coming.
Is out.
Andrew, I still got to
I'm
jump.
looking. Order filled.
Some news hit the Bloomberg terminal, but we don't have it yet.
Holy shit!
Sure.
Come on.
Order filled.
What is it?
Order filled.
I made 2 ticks on this trade, so I got out for the fee.
I think it's a war thing. I'm not sure, but since gold pumped a bit, I can. Perhaps it's a geopolitical news, but I don't know.
I'm tempted to re-enter here. but I guess I'm gonna.
I just gotta
I'll
wait
take
until
advice
I
from
know what
JB.
that was.
Wait for the dust to settle.
Well, that was fun. 500 lot at
Hey.
87 quarter.
BRB Jack.
All right. Dre's taking a quick breather. Meanwhile, we're trying to figure out what just happened here. We got our eyes on the news wire. Doesn't seem to be anything
That was something.
cataclysmic.
No.
Yeah, that was a real dump from some tape reader there. As I said, more than 6,000 in 3 seconds on the ES. That's among the most I've seen for a Trump to fire Powell. I haven't seen anything to that thing yet. Nor is it completely clear if he can or not, unless you can only fire them for cause, usually a decently high bar. But we're rebounding, so it seems that, once again, nothing crazy. Trump asked Republican lawmakers? Well, yeah. I'd be inclined to think this will bounce back because we already know he wants to fire Powell.
Yeah. That's nothing new.
That's crazy.
You see, after it pumped for our bucket back up, that post fact, like, oh man, I could have hold this, but it could have been another 50 points down. So did good. Good trade. Good trade.
Good trade
What's your
indeed.
what's your overall P&L now, Doom?
I'm
Gold,
still
gold,
down
gold.
on days, $710.
All right.
So off that news, little pump in Bitcoin, like kind of the same magnitude move in a lot of the things. If there was really serious about some action towards firing Powell or something like that, we see for sure our bonds get killed, the dollar get killed, gold would rise, likely at least knee jerk, like you see right there. Stocks would go down quite a bit, although
Order
it would
filled.
be kind of ambiguous in the medium term, I guess. It depends on how much the dollar gets killed, but we definitely get a sell
Order
off there.
filled.
Gold absolutely just
Wow.
popped. Well, gold popped
Yeah,
20
we
bucks.
just
Gold
got
popped 25 bucks. Trading 33.48. Just been made
Big
new highs.
part of that.
33.50. Oh, those 27s would have been nice. Gold up 25 bucks in the last 6 minutes. We saw a huge market order coming in on the ES. Jack, you said a 6,000 lot came in and cleared out all the bids in the
Well, over
ES.
3 seconds. It was like 3 straight seconds where over 2,000 ES traded each second.
Incredible.
Euro futures
ins-
pumped. Euro
Man,
futures pumped quite some.
Okay, this is more. This is news. Gold. When gold does this is more than just. This is gold doesn't just pop
Yeah,
25
I
bucks
was
for nothing. We got more
short.
selling coming in here. What is this?
Yeah.
Oil isn't moving right now.
All about. I
This
mean,
is
it's all about firing Fed chair, firing Powell. I
Yeah.
mean, that's the only thing that's coming up here.
Gold pops
Well, let me
25
show-
bucks on that.
Yeah, well, look, that's the reaction. You see the dollar have a sharp sell-off right there. If I go to the ZN, you see that sell-off. This is not, I will say this. This is not, this is a very small move. This is people maybe changing their expectations or like what their probabilities are that Powell will get fired. If something were to happen, you'd see a much bigger move than that. Once again, I'll share this tab. Here's
They
you see the
can't
VIX
fire him, Jack.
on that.
He can't be fired.
Well, here's what he could try though, which in itself, so there's kind of a theory that, tampering sort of with the independence of the Fed itself is not great for your currency or inflation expectations. Now, you need to have cause. I'll look up more about what the process is. You can fire the Fed, but it needs to be like it's a pretty high bar for cause. It can't be
What,
a
the
disagreement over
construction?
interest rates.
Construction, the renovations of the offices. I mean, that's like the angle or something. I mean,
Well, they're definitely looking for something. So
they sure are.
we'll see. But we're bouncing like this. Just seems to be
He cannot fire him.
rumored.
Here comes my pinch of conspiracy. All these news and
Okay.
events and FUD and stuff are just pre-designed to give an explanation for small fish like me. Why did the market whip up, whip down, whip up, whip down? So I don't feel too bad about it and feel cheated. That's what I think. That's my pinch of conspiracy. Caught one. 972 and a tick long, 1 micro, wide stop, wide gold. If it shows
One
first, I'm going
micro.
to add into this. I'm still bullish on this range. I'd like to see it morning
fired
high.
him.
So did they fire him legit?
No.
Is he out?
No, the headline
If
Trump
they
indicating he'll fire
fired
Powell.
we would see like a limit down type move.
Pretty much talking smack, huh?
Yeah, just talking smack, I think.
Gold not done. Gold just tapping on some new highs, 33, 50, and 30 cents. We got some buyers coming back in here in the ES, 62.80.
Oh, they didn't like what Powell was saying, and they zapped
Got him. They got him.
Got Andre. Andre's been sent to the Phantom Zone on one of those tiles in space, but the show must go on.
For a second.
No, you're back.
Okay.
So are you long again?
Yes, 972 on a tick. 1 micro. Just 1 micro. This is too volatile for a real position.
Okay. Doom long. Jerome's still flat. House account is flat. I'll have to ask Hogue when he gets back. We're still in that oil trade. I can't remember if we're still in that or not.
We got stopped out on that one.
Oh,
we get over 30.
Yeah.
Brad. We start pushing above 30 with some nice volume, some gas, some momentum.
I'm back. Our buyers come back. Yeah.
Decision.
Doom long from 972 and quarter. Okay. Man, oh man. 10-year, we're seeing a lot of volatility there. In the 10-year, we got a 500 lot to the upside here in the ES. 55,
Order filled.
85 offered 500.
Order filled.
50 times. Volatility has picked up in the last 15 minutes or so. Headlines coming out. Trump's continued to try to get this agenda about firing Powell. And also with that, I mean, don't the members have to vote on rate cuts? It's not just Powell. I mean,
presumably, if you can fire one, you can fire whoever.
Oh, yeah, there you go. Just
Powell's term goes through May of next year, which once again, we could be facing very different things then. Who knows? I don't think he'll be coming back, though.
I do not think so either.
Trump told us yesterday.
I think, yeah. All right. Yeah, gold, the big pop on that. Inflation going up. Powell, I don't know if inflation's pretty much been steady. PPI came in lower than expected. We got Euro close in about 27 minutes now as we trade 33.51 new highs in gold. And we got
gold's looking at new highs again. Yep. Gonna trade up to that upper distribution. I'm looking at an upside potential target 33.55.10, and here it comes.
Gold not done. Is this about weaker dollar or just flight to safety here, Jack? What are you thinking?
Sorry, I was looking something up. Can you ask the question again?
This move in gold, is this a flight to safety or is this about a weakening dollar? Because obviously rates go lower, dollar gets weaker, gold takes more dollars to buy gold, or is this a flight to safety, would you say, on this gold move? Just fundamentally speaking, thoughts?
It's both. Yeah, like that's one, the unambiguous, if like Powell does get fired, like the unambiguous trades, our bonds will sell off, gold will go up, the dollar will go down.
Yep.
It's not one of those like good news is bad news type things. I guess I have to say that this is not financial advice, but you all presumably know this. Yes, the dollar will go down, gold will go up, bonds will go down in price, not yield. Yield will go up. But we're kind of back to where we were.
Nice people in the chat. Can we get some likes for this non-financial advice?
I think you do.
Yeah.
I think you do.
As your non-fiduciary, these are what I say.
You like 33.55 target to the upside?
Yep.
In gold? All right.
That would repair yesterday's profile.
Back at that pivotal price.
We're getting there right now. Gold Yep. Let's see what else we got hitting the wire here.
NASDAQ at 30s, round 4. Let's get it.
Doom on the comeback. Jerome, what do you make of this now? throw all that analysis out the window after we but we're right back to these same prices. 62.88,
Yep.
still bullish above 97, bearish beneath 81. We can't get out of it one way or another, Jerome.
Yes, sir. That's why I took one trade and sitting on my hands till now.
Like,
my setup doesn't play in this. Doom's one plays, other ones plays, but mine's doesn't play. So I'm waiting. That's part
I
of
agree.
trading as well, right?
I agree,
90%
but
of the
I'm
time, 80% of the time, you wait.
still down on what played out and what didn't. Ideally, when this yellow line here on my chart is the 50 SMA, when it's flat on the 5 and the 15 minute, the wisest good trader thing would be just walk, take the day off, go have some other fun, maybe buy some scratch offs, start drinking beer early morning,
is that fun?
and just enjoy your Wednesday.
Florida.
Come on, Doom. Doom, you're on the comeback. You're on the comeback. Gold is not done. Gold on an absolute tear,
Here
up
you
about
go.
$30 in the last 15 minutes. Now trading 33.56. Hit that target to the upside of 55s. Like Hogue was talking about, Euro close at the bottom of the hour. Yeah, we got that headline. And
So
You
I
got
was looking
that,
a little
Doom.
more into it. It seems it's like nobody really knows how that would play out. You can fire a Fed chair for cause. My guess is then it would be kind of tied up in the legal system. So hope that doesn't happen. That'd be a pain in the butt to trade.
I mean, no one likes it more than that. So we can do that. We'll keep pushing here. Gold on the move, making new highs, 33.56. In a NASDAQ, right back in that range. Doom, you are long from 22,972, yeah?
Yep, try to. I like that low, and
Yeah.
I like big bids.
And I cannot lie.
Let's see it.
How many,
lie.
Doom?
How many? Just
Yeah.
one.
Okay.
For this, the market is giving me a very professional boxer combo: left, left, right, right, left, and an uppercut in between. I don't want to
No.
go big on it.
No.
Hit him with that two piece. All right, Golden still not done. New highs 33.58. 10-year yields 4.45%. We're closing in on that 4.5. So we're about 5 bips off of that. 50-50 on the tilt. Euro close at the bottom of the hour. But right now, gold absolutely cooking the upside. Now up over
Yes, it is.
$30. And we are not done, Hogue. Look at this thing go.
Nope.
33.59 last trade.
So it's interesting, like that
3400s?
itself. I was talking about this yesterday, how like the new stuff can almost propel it higher than it would be. We got a lot of people short right there on something that we kind of already knew, and now they are getting squeezed, if not already out.
I mean, gold market's definitely taking this serious. I mean, 33.60 just printed gold up $34 in the last 15, 20 minutes or so. Gold absolutely not done.
I mean, it is. I mean, this is a big move in a short period of time, but we're still inside yesterday's range. So there's really not a big change here. Just a big opportunity.
There's volume behind this move to the upside as well. On this gold move here, Hogue. I mean, look at those green bars. We can push this thing higher
Yeah.
for sure. This is
That 930 bar is the biggest we've seen in a while.
yeah, it is. 33.61. Holy cow, man, that was wild. I'm guessing this. I mean, they started this on Friday, Jack. He's been starting this since he first came into office. On Friday, we got the director of Fannie or Friday coming out saying that. I mean, they're just going to talk this thing into reality. I guess sounds like that's the playbook.
Well, should be some fun markets. I'm not entirely sure it benefits the goal of getting interest rates down, but we'll see. Still, Fed watch. There's basically zero, like 2% chance of rate cuts on July 31st, even after that PPI number today.
Yeah, Yes,
Mm.
do take notes of some of the attacks going on in the Middle East. Definitely have an eye on that. But you see that typically look to the crude markets and you see some volatility there. Not seeing too much, but obviously something we'll keep an eye on. Just more uncertainty, more volatility. Got a 500 lot here in the ES to the upside, 62.91 on the offer field, 500 times. Yes, we do have an eye on the conflict in the Middle East as well. Crude prices not necessarily reacting to it just yet. But right now, the big mover is gold. Gold about to be up $40.
Bitcoin as well.
Huge
Bitcoin
move.
doing?
Bitcoin.
Bitcoin's up too.
Take this
Spot
3,400s.
Bitcoin went up about $1,300.
Okay. Doom still in this trade. Let's do a recap around here. Doom, what is your long? Excuse me, from 1 micro, or did you add into it? 1 micro Nasdaq.
No, I haven't yet. We're still at that level of
The comeback, baby.
hesitation. This is where the decision is going to be made, and I would like to see the market participants take my side with gas, and I'm going to add into it. Huge potential, in my opinion, still, if it shows fruition. But started from the bottom, now we're here. I'm up 60 points on this trade, just chilling. You guys gonna make me add gold to my data subscription? I got 10 days. Coach Dakota got on gold. I've sucked at day trading gold, man. I've been good swinging it, but it has definitely brought in some opportunity that I don't feel like I've been missing out. But I might add the data and start trade that as well. Maybe.
Nice.
I gotta sleep on it. I have a very much love-hate relationship with gold. Very much. It's awesome until it's not.
Yeah. Well, that's true with everything, right? I mean, it's been a wonderful market this year since the beginning of the year.
I still kind of fight myself for selling. Had 2,450-ish, 2,470-ish. It popped out of the range. I took it all, and look where we at now. I'm afraid to look. We're over 3,000 on gold, right?
Yeah.
Oh man. Hey, we live, we learn.
359.
Okay, so
Back
we've
in those
completely
30s.
Yeah.
retraced the move. So that was a lot
Yes, we did.
of sound and fury for nothing.
Yeah, it's right back to where we
So we can
started.
erase
right back
that from our memory and keep going.
Yep. Let's see if we can push it. Yep, the sellers keep coming in here at 23,030, 31s, 35s in the NASDAQ. Do you see some sellers coming back in there? ES 62.93.
I can't blame them. It's a cheap short. It's the top of the range. I can't blame the sellers. Anybody who's trying to sell this after these 3-week rejections on the 15-minute chart at price top of the range. I don't have it. I don't have the short here. Otherwise, I would have flipped.
Push this thing.
Do Adobe and trade the range, top to bottom, bottom to top. But I ain't got
Yes.
it today. Just I have it. Ain't gonna do it.
Let's take a look at the tilt.
That's great awareness, actually.
Oh, I like
Wonderful
it,
awareness. That's when you perform at your best, right? When you know when you're in a situation you perform well, when you're in a situation you don't perform well. And I don't speaking about him, about Alex Ferreira, but his routine,
Yes.
his day-to-day routine, he's amazing. He's a perfect athlete and a perfect human being in terms of showing what a human being can achieve. Like the limits are in your mind, literally, and repeating a process with dedication and consistency will lead you and get you to places you would perhaps never even think about it. And so just being aware is, and I would remove the just, sorry, being aware is the first and critical step to evolve. Forget about trading, don't forget about trading, but even outside of trading, being aware is one of the most critical phases to evolve. And we use it in therapy as well. You got to be aware about what's happening. You got to be aware and conscious about what is happening, what could happen, what would happen, and what you should do. And identifying the conditions in which you operate well, in which you operate less well, it's your job, right? It's your job. Nobody's gonna give you a tap on your shoulder and tell you, okay, you're not good, doing good today. You should log off or you should take a walk. You tell this to yourself, or We tell this to each other on Top Step TV, and that is why I love hanging out here, and I have you guys always on air, because
Yeah.
trading is lonely, right? And you don't want to do this alone. So get a trading buddy, connect with us with Top Step TV, and you're not alone.
Thank you for that. Bottom of the hour here. Bottom of the hour. Also, Euro close in 15 minutes. 15 minutes. Come in.
Jerome, there's a lot of folks that have been kind of asking for some sort of definition or an idea of what. Order filled.
More comments out of the U.S. political sphere. Oh man, that's unfortunate. Here we go, guys. To the downside. Selling off aggressively again. Do we just switch it again? I think you might get continued. That's dark. Dropped off again. Whoops. Tracy is bad. This feels like we might have.
Esperando a que pasaran personas latinas. No dijo un segundo. Empezó a
More
gritar.
volume.
¡Atención!
More volume from that first
No
one
eran
that was going to
méritos.
sell off.
No son
Guys up on that.
4 agentes. Es el lema. Luego decidió estacionarse en la
Is mindfulness. I think it's a really good question. Would you address that shortly for us?
Yes, please.
Back down toward this overnight low level. We're at an area right here, like I was talking about, 70s to 65s for a long play. This is too aggressive for me jumping off.
So the definition I got given is very simple. Observing your thoughts. It's
What are you? What are you? Are you an American citizen? No, you're not. You're not a firstborn. You're not from this land. And neither are you.
If you want 3 words, it's non-judgmental awareness. Non-judgmental awareness.
Another one
That
here.
is
Another
the
one.
perfect-
Yeah, here
Oh
goes.
boy.
Hey, we got another one coming in here. Another sell off coming in here in the NASDAQ. We're just trading 23,040. We're down about 100 points and more selling coming in here. Damn, who did
I
it?
got it
Here goes
off.
gold. Gold cooking to
boy,
the
this
upside
is-
here. 33.30. Is he going to do this? Is this really happening? Gold is absolutely cooking the upside. 33.72. Gold up $50 in the last 20 minutes. Saw big. How many was it, Jack? How many hit there?
What are you? Are you an American citizen? No, you're not. You're not a firstborn. You're not from this land. And neither are you.
Six there. I'm gonna keep
20
my eye on the
points.
ladder right now in the news. I'll get to
20
you.
points. What is happening?
And your skin is down the shores, fucker.
I don't know.
Did he
It's
fire
it's
him?
more Powell stuff for
News.
sure.
The border crossed us. Get the fuck out of here.
Like,
Wow.
Oh
I
boy,
managed
we got a
to
whole
catch,
lot more than that.
20 points
Yeah,
out of my
let's see.
trade. I'm back
Wow.
long at 977.
Holy
Good picks.
shit. More selling in the ES. More selling here in the ES. ES down about 20 points. Now down about 30 points on whatever headlines coming. This might be more
Not
continuation from what we
touching
saw.
this.
NASDAQ's absolutely getting
Right.
smoked. There's no way this is really happening. There's no way.
and now we got the 68. And Jerome is gonna say, "Told you." No, just kidding, just kidding.
The-
Gold absolutely cooking. Absolutely cooking. What do we got in True Social? Ho, you got anything on there? Still repeat of
Shoot it.
holy shit.
Here it is
What?
again. I mean, it's all about Trump likely to fire Powell soon.
How? Okay. All right. Whatever. Don't ask how. Just pay attention to what's going on in the markets. They're gonna take this 3400s here, Hogue, in the gold. Gold last just pumped up $50 in the last 20
Order
minutes or so.
filled.
New highs. Gold 33.77. I'm guessing there's more buyers going to step in here. Flight to safety coming in. Weaker dollar coming in. ES getting absolutely smoked, down about 30 points on that headline that may or may not be coming. But gold right now, Hogue. Buyers coming in. Look at that green candle pushing this thing
It's
higher. Here.
going.
Holy moly. Doom,
Wow.
you're back in? Doom, you're back,
Back
in?
in 977 and 3 ticks, sweating, getting the chills.
Take your
Finger on the
profits,
trigger.
man. Feels like it's getting a little bit more serious. I don't know what the hell's going
Yeah.
on, but This feels like it's getting more serious. Gold. They're not playing around in gold. That's what I
the
got.
burgled me 3 times today.
Yeah,
Jesus.
we're down point.
Jesus,
We're down.
what's
All right,
going
yo.
on?
All right,
2%.
headline. U.S. White House official: Trump is likely to fire Powell soon.
I would sell here. You need a bigger limit,
How?
but if he's
Okay,
doing, we're
whatever,
down
don't ask how.
0.2 in the ES right now. We're going to be down many percent if that happens.
Jerome's life matters. Jerome's life matters.
Again, White House official: Trump is likely to fire Powell soon. Doom, you're long.
Still long.
All right. Well, from what price?
977 and 3 ticks.
Okay.
Can't.
7.
I don't have the guts to short this or long it, but if we
Dude, gold.
go through 6250, like this is going to bounce around based on tape reading. We're not going to be the first to know it.
All right. New headline here. Trump spoke to lawmakers on Tuesday about whether to oust Powell. Official cautions that there is no exact timeline for the decisions on the Fed chair. This is all coming in right here, right now, hitting the wire. We are seeing gold absolutely cooking to the upside. ES not done selling off here. 62.68 last trade, now 67s. And NASDAQ not done either. 22,955.
Order
last trade
filled.
there.
Wow, look at this.
Look at gold go. Gold is more selling coming in here, Ho. Equities absolutely getting smoked right now. Offers coming in on the ladder in the ES. Real?
$5 more.
Break the overnight lows. Let's do it.
Yeah. What price is that?
That 1,000 lot bid
Jack,
is still
you got
down there
there.
at 228.
Oh, good call, Ho. Yep, got 1,000 out there. They knew. They've been there all damn day. 62.28 bid 1,000 times on the ES. ES absolutely getting worked. ES down about 40, 50 points on these headlines. Trump is getting ready to likely fire Powell soon.
Foul fire. Let's do it.
Holy moly.
We got the level, Jack.
Man, it can't one
Yeah,
tick away.
yeah.
Whew.
Damn.
Can't watch this.
Okay, yeah, gold not done. 33.80. They're taking this at 3,400. So if this is really happening, man, there's
Yeah, we've got weekly kickoff high 33.97. See if we can get there.
1,000 lot down there, man. That 1,000 lot down there. Bids, 1,000 lot on the bid. 62.28. 62.28. Again, headlines coming out right here, right now. Trump likely to fire Powell soon. This is just the headline. This is from a White House official. The markets are certainly reacting to this. We've seen a big sell-off in NASDAQ, big sell-off in ES, huge rally in gold, and
There
huge.
we go.
We're talking about 50, 60 bucks. New highs, 33.81 in gold. Markets have woken up here on Top Step TV. 9 minutes till the euro close, but I think that doesn't really matter at the for the time right now at the moment. What do we get in? What do we do with this? We just go to. Man, holy shit! More
One
selling.
click and pray.
Might be Hogue. More lows. They are absolutely smoking bids right now. Everything's just getting
I'm out.
murdered. 22,000. Yeah, Doom, careful. If this is really going to happen,
I'm not
careful.
catching this again.
Nah,
Time to
man.
go
Nah.
check on the palm trees real quick. I'll be right back.
All right, sounds good. Sounds good. More selling coming in here. This is getting a little serious.
We're short one.
Man, I want to
Selling.
short that.
Selling this shit. What price, Jack?
1 second.
Okay, cool. Yeah, stay locked in. Don't worry about the price. You stay locked in. Manage this trade. I'll take a look here. What's going on here?
We scratched it.
Shit. Okay. All right. Let me know if you do get back.
A
And
little
again,
favor.
headlines breaking right here, right now. Trump likely to fire Powell soon.
My heart is a beating now.
This is amazing. This is we are alive. The markets are alive right now. This is historic shit going on right now. If this really happens, there might be some more selling coming. That
2025 is going to be in history books. I'm telling you.
Jerome, we're only 7 months into this thing.
Crazy trading year.
We're only
With
7 months
tariffs,
into
with-
this.
Yeah, it's crazy. I can't even imagine what could happen. And there you go. Like fire. Fed Chairman. So yeah.
Melly,
ACH. That's
Melly
what we say.
asking what happened with this dump. The headline again: Trump likely to fire Powell soon. Likely to fire Powell soon. That's the markets are taking it very seriously. Gold again up $60, $60 in the last 20 to 30 minutes. A flight to safety, weakening dollar. A whole lot of things going on here. You saw the equities getting absolutely smoked. Just on the headline alone. This is wild,
I'm
man.
looking to buy 52 if it bounces back up.
Okay. All right, Doom, you're back.
Yeah.
Keep an eye on these headlines. Man, oh man.
In little pop in rates on the 10-year.
What are we looking at, Hogue?
I see they're
4.5?
filled. 7.
Okay.
Yeah,
Back to
nothing
where it
huge
started the
so
day,
far.
but off its lows.
Okay. Okay, just to, let's take a look at these prices here. It's found. I mean, we're stable for a split second here. 60 to 67 last trade. ES Nasdaq 22,940. We bottomed out at 40 points lower. Might see some more selling coming here. Gold absolutely got cooking in the upside. Just made some highs, 33.81. When these headlines started trickling in, we were trading around 33.30, so up $50 in the last few minutes here. 10-year prices selling off, yields going up. And again, the headline: Trump likely to fire Powell soon. Markets are definitely taking this serious. Bonds did sell off hard, is indeed.
I'm thinking bad things here. I'm thinking,
Yeah.
where's the bottom? Where's the bottom?
Yeah, this one's different. Gold. Euro close 5 minutes. 5 minutes. If they're jumping into gold, that is, and that by that much, that is certainly. Okay, Doom, you're back
Gold
in.
traded right
Yeah, man, I caught long the perfect short price at 52, risking the low.
You're still in.
Yeah. See how far. I'm not adding to this loser.
See if we can get this.
Unless if it becomes a winner. If we start climbing back up past the previous 50-minute low. Yeah.
Said something buyers. Still think buyers might come in. Anne Marie saying I might as well. Yeah, and we got to see what this price action. I know. Let the dust settle.
Yep.
Yeah, rushed into this.
It's tricky. You're going to get your hand caught in the cookie jar tilt. Basically 50-50 after this. Before we get in.
It's looking the cookie jar.
Believe me, I'm eating a lot of cookies.
The president is supposed to be greeting the leader of Bahrain right now, but apparently he's up to something else. Sorry, push this thing higher here.
All right, I added one more. Average 947 and 2 ticks.
947 and 2. All right, doing along 2 micro Nasdaq.
Doom, are you all right, buddy? You're cognitive? You're thinking? You're
yes. It came into prices, and it's that type of bounce that I really like when it deviates 2 or even past 2 deviations, and it pan snaps. I just got to be quick.
Order filled. All right,
and not look for the 1-to-1. This is one of those unpleasant negative ratio trades that might bite me back. Keeping an eye on it.
Just a mindset check for you, buddy.
Oh, I appreciate it. If it was me watching me buying this low with the aggressiveness of this market, I would have asked myself the same thing. Like, are you okay, man? Well, what kind of BS is this? Like, what are we doing? Are we kamikaze trading, buying the every low like a chimp?
Crack me up, man.
Hey, that's how it is. It's a good thing. With this previous 5-minute low and 15-minute low, what a price action on the.
Look at this price action, baby! Hell yeah, 72% long in the ES. Where do we get in? Doom is back in.
Shorted. What's going on?
What's your entry price?
This is getting toasty. I'm letting this. Can't lose the trade. If it comes down, it comes down. If it goes up, it goes up. 29.50 in the bag if it falls. We pressured you up.
Is that your entry price? 29.50.
Making the hook. I'm gonna throw this a little bit further. Linear it. Here we go. I'm out. I'm out.
Okay. Update that P&L. We got a comeback coming here. We got a lot of things going on here. Update that P&L, Doom, when you get a chance.
Oh, I'm still down. 741
Oh,
and a
man,
half.
we got this.
$741.50. Not too bad. Not too bad.
No, we got this. We got
Still within
this.
my limits, but you know, time comes that you got to make the critical decision. Are you just running your tires in the mud, trying to get out and burying yourself deeper, or you can actually catch some traction and make something happen?
Yeah. Well, look at this thing, Jack. Look at this thing. We bottomed out in the ES 62.55. We got a bounce going. This is more of a bounce. We got a rally coming in here of about 20 points, 62.73 last trade in the ES. We got about 100 point pop here in the NASDAQ. We're going to retrace this entire sell-off on the headlines. Trump
Order
likely
filled.
to fire Powell soon. That's with the big sell-off in the equities, a huge pop in gold. And we're going to see where we go from here. You're in Euro close, 30 seconds. Euro close, 30 seconds. Jerome, any prices now? Jack, we only almost got those 50s.
Day is
Yeah,
done.
if
We
I-
called. I mean, I didn't.
If I
call,
were swinging
already
right
did
now, I
60
think
anything.
the risk reward would be there to short if it gets back into the range and let this play out. But we'll see.
Now, I leaned it a little bit, catching the low, but at the same time, at the time, was the best decision.
Yeah, you don't know what's going to happen. It's a volatile market.
Look at this market. How
It's
resilient
like
is this
crazy
market?
moves in minutes, in seconds. So
Resilient.
see money, take money, as Hope would say.
Man, they pulled the rug on
See
me
money,
3
take money.
times today. We've been 3 hours in the session.
Oh boy, here we go.
It's not fair.
Look at this. Okay,
I was going to say
every time
the trade
every
short.
time.
I think it's worth risking like the 30 points up to 6,300 because the risk reward could be 10 to 1 on the other side.
All right, big market orders coming here. They're just smoking the bids every time. We were just down about gold, not done. Gold continue to push higher here, 33.84. The sellers come in on the equities, absolutely smoke them here. Not seeing much on the headlines. I'm assuming it's a continuation of what we're seeing here. Trump looking to fire Powell soon, talking to lawmakers, trying to figure out how this can be done. But this is getting much more serious as we're seeing new highs in gold, 33.85. Sellers coming in the NASDAQ and the ES. If you're taking trades, here we go. Headline: Trump has drafted a letter to fire the Fed chair. New York Times. New York Times coming out right here, right now. This is getting very serious right now.
Got one at 9:39.
You're short?
Long.
Damn, Doom, careful, man. This is
careful.
Careful,
I think I
man.
want to go short
I
here.
got
They're putting this. They're putting pen to
stop in
paper.
place.
They're putting pen to paper on this shit. Doom, careful. Again, headline coming out. Trump has drafted a letter to fire the Fed chair.
Wow.
62.64 last trade in the ES. ES was trading about 15 points higher here. But in a blink of an eye, we are lower. We got NASDAQ trading 22,940. Markets are very, very volatile right now.
Buy it for Jerome. Jerome lives matter. Buy it for Jerome.
Okay.
Stand for Jerome.
Love it. Yeah, we can do this. Let's do this.
Do you think it's that easy to fire a Jerome?
No.
I don't think so.
Oh, wait, which Jerome? Not you.
You can't get rid of Jerome like that.
Not you, man. We ain't gonna...
I'm
He has a huge following. Has a huge following.
What price, Jack?
Short one risking more than usual.
Cool.
62.63 half. And if we lose this, we lose it.
Smoke it. No. I mean, these headlines are keep trickling in here. It's okay, here we go. Another headline. Trump waived a copy of the draft firing letter to Republican lawmakers, citing 2 people. All right, so there is an actual draft behind this thing. There is a hard copy from what we're hearing here from the New York Times about this. Keep an eye on gold.
I know the drill.
Yes.
When I'm on, the market dumps.
Yeah.
We
need to take
it's some
that in mind.
mysticism, but it happened again. Unfortunately for my coach Jerome.
How's it count short from
Hope he doesn't get
63
fired.
half? 63 half. ES seeing some sellers coming in here. We got a low of 62.55. Again, latest headline coming out here from Trump waived a copy of the draft firing letter of Powell to Republican lawmakers, citing two people familiar with this in the Oval Office. We saw some big selling coming in here. Anytime they take this thing higher in the equities, sellers absolutely come in and smoke this thing. CNBC finally getting around to these headlines. Where you been, CNBC?
Yeah.
We're 30 minutes ahead of you. 30 minutes ahead of you, CNBC. Here on Top Step TV. Click like, click follow, click subscribe, click
go.
notify. Here we go. Jack, talk to me. We keep pushing low here. House account short.
Yeah.
62, 63 half. What are we looking? What are we thinking here?
Just trail it.
Lower.
Just trailing.
Lower.
Just traded the low.
It's bouncing back
Double
a little
bottom
bit.
here.
I think this is worth risking about like $700 if it does rebound. I think that's fair given. Here we go.
Come on. Wants to go. 62, 56, 55's now trade in the ES.
Take out those 62.50 stops. Come on.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Now CNBC finally catching up to us. This is all hitting the wire. This is like the retail late. Retail is late to these headlines. So once these headlines start hitting their iPhones, once they start hitting their tablets and stuff, you'll see a cascading waterfall response to this. We are locked in here on Top Step. We got these headlines coming to you in real time. So might not get a push.
Who feels
to the
FOMO in the
downside.
chat? Who feels FOMO? Put your hands up. Take a deep breath. And don't click.
Oh, I got the
Patient.
worst end of FOMO. The typical retailer. Here we go.
Well, you can always
1%.
avoid the next trade.
Here we go.
Only down 0.5% right now.
Mhm.
I'm out.
Or something.
Okay.
Closing on 60, 50s.
Or to break
60.
even.
All right, NASDAQ new lows, 22,877. New lows, ES, 62.49. Core, those stops just went off right there. Looked like Jack. Gold is not getting the push. This is...
Gold's got a little bit of a bumper here. Last week's high, 33.8160.
okay.
Above it. Seems to be kind of centering around that now. Last week's low in the S&Ps, 62.49 quarter.
Quarter.
Game of chicken now.
I mean, Paul's got to say something, right? He's been quiet for 2 years. I don't know what he can do.
Beautiful trade, Jack.
I'm not effing leaving.
Thank you.
I'm not leaving.
Great Order trade. Filled.
Yep.
Very nice
Okay.
catch, indeed.
News, baby. News, baby. All right, Jack, how are you managing this with the stop?
I'm gonna put the stop. I don't want to see it like hold above 250 if it gets so like. But I don't want to cut this short. Like
No, I know. I got you.
the
Stay locked
longs
in
are
on this
effed
trade.
right now.
You manage this thing. I'll keep talking about doing play-by-play on these markets. You manage this thing. Get a house account short 62, 63 half. Markets are hyper volatile right now. On the headline, Trump waived a copy of a draft to fire Jerome Powell, Fed chair. They're putting pen to paper on this thing. We are seeing equities selling off in a free fall. Last trade 62, 44, 43 is now trade in the ES. NASDAQ absolutely getting smoked as well. NASDAQ down about 500 points or so. Yeah, 500 points. Yeah, I'm sorry, 300 points. Trading 22,845. 845. They're just absolutely smoking the bids. There is volume behind this move. And look out below. Look out below here in the equities. 50-50 on the tilt as we cruise lower here. Looking for more headlines here on Top Step TV. Again, Trump waived a copy of the draft firing letter to Republican lawmakers. All right, new lows coming in here. 62.41 now in the ES. We are down about 60 points or so in the ES.
Jack,
I got the stop. I got the stop at 250 now.
62.50. Okay.
Beautiful.
What do they want?
Management.
Gold stalling out here, Hogue. It's interesting.
Yeah, right off of last week's high, right? That bid down at 628 is still there. 1,000 contracts.
What a fill. What a fill. I know, Taurus. My bad. It's down 300. Down 300. My bad. Thank you.
Right here, there's a lot of stops. There we go.
Wow.
Come on. Keep going.
Again, Where you get out, work 6228s, Jack. Target that 1,000 lot. Let's go get that 1,000 lot down there.
Let's go. Let's get. We should like what? Hogue, I don't want to look away from the screen. What percent are we down in the ES?
ES down
Awesome. This is awesome.
0.61%.
What? 0.61? Yeah, that's nothing.
0.61.
It really isn't. These markets are so damn resilient.
Nothing.
Yep. Where do we buy it? Where do we go? Jerome Doom, any price levels of interest you're looking at after these headlines hit? Obviously,
Do you want a target, Jack?
Yeah. Well,
A realistic one, a very realistic one. If we are not to come back, your next target is 6206. Not for today, but for holding it, it will be 6206. Next huge major level we have. The level above that was 6292. So we literally break below it today. The high of the 4-hour candle is 6295. We broke below and went through all the levels. So I'm not saying we're gonna go there, but if we are coming down in the like tomorrow and Friday, 6206 would be a huge level. What's interesting actually tomorrow, I think actually I was speaking with Coach Diana after our Neuro Wednesday segment, and I told get a short today. I would love to catch a runner, because if I can catch the same move as yesterday, the high of the 30-second opening range would be the high of the session, and that's exactly what happened. I didn't keep a runner. I don't like sabotage myself for that. I don't regret it, but I will reflect on it on my journal on journaling my trading session, and know that the next time I see the same setup, yeah, whether it works or not, I won't regret, but I will keep a runner.
We're out for now, but I would reshort it. We're up about $1,000, or
Okay,
sorry,
nice.
954 at the moment.
Nice trade. Nice trade.
That's the trailing. The most we showed in that trade was, I don't know, we're up like $1,200.
Okay, nice trade. All right, markets
1
are
ES.
seeing a bit of a bounce here. 6254, 6254 last trade ES. We bottomed out at 41s.
Now, was that a point, click, and pray, Jack?
No. Well, what happened was on that bounce,
Took out
I
the
was
previous
willing to
low.
risk it getting back into this range, right?
Mhm.
And it went our favor. Well, that's good.
I
Beautiful.
caught the
Seemed like a
bounce,
pretty
gentlemen.
vicious
I'm
bounce.
long from 846 in 3 ticks. I'm gonna try to trail this puppy up as much as I can.
Okay. Come on, Doom. Let's do this. How many times?
846.
60 points so far.
Yeah,
Flip it!
Beautiful. What an entry, man. Here you go.
Hey,
There you go.
I focused for a second. It worked out. Now I got to figure out a good exit.
Let's get back to
Good
23,000.
exit is now.
High of the day. Next target.
Yep.
Oh no, I'm looking to well, what am I at 894 and a tick. I'm right below this current little higher low on the 1,000 tick, 500. Right below exponential.
Okay,
Come
buyers
on,
coming in
push
here.
it,
Here
baby.
comes the buyers.
Push it,
Push,
trailing
push,
it.
right.
Push it, baby. Woohoo.
Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Push this thing higher. 22,919.
I'm out.
Nice trade. Nice trade, Doom.
Nice trade.
Beautiful.
Nice trade. Comeback kid.
I'm rotating in between 5 and 800 down on the day.
It's okay. It's okay. There's opportunity, though. There's opportunity. You're sitting on your hands. There's opportunity right now. That's the most important thing. We are watching these markets move. There is opportunity. Headlines are absolutely hitting us left, right, and center. Again, Trump.
Look at these
to
candles, man. Of course, there's
know,
opportunity.
You look cool
Look at
doing
these
it.
candles. This is wild.
We got gold. Gold back down about $17 off the highs here in the last 5 minutes, trading 33.68. We're starting to see a lot of these reversals off the initial headlines of Trump likely to fire Jerome Powell soon. Big sell-offs in equities. We're starting to see that retrace right now, coming back to 22,920 in the NASDAQ, bottoming out at 835. 835 in the ES, 6260. in the back of my head, I'm saying every time we see these little relief rallies, somewhere around the corner, the sellers are lurking.
Yeah.
And looking to smoke this thing.
Yeah.
It's so hard because you're trading off of like the thoughts of one person at some point, and like we don't have the tape reading stuff. So whatever move comes, if it gets back up there, I would short it again.
Yeah. Would you get 63s the first time? 64s?
Let me take a look.
Yes. 60. If you got 63.5, I got you.
So it basically sold 263, bought 250. That 250 is an important level where if there weren't all this new stuff going on, that move we just saw, I would have just bought it.
Oh.
Like the puke below there and up. So win for the chartists so far.
Order filled.
Huh.
I'll tell you
This
one
is
thing
amazing.
for sure. The zero expiration day calls inputs today, premiums are wild. They milk the premiums. It's wild stuff.
Well, the VIX up 7%. VIX topped
What?
out at 19.5 right there.
That's it.
Wow.
Come on, VIX.
We're over 1830. I'll have that mark, the level of $18 on VIX, or 18 and a half, and 17. What a wild push.
Wawa Weewa. This is the
Wow,
Kakumba.
win.
This is the Kakumba, dude. All right, let's take a
Hey,
let's look.
Only if it passes the morning high, then it's going to be the true unleash. So
All right.
we're still testing the range lows. It could be anything from here or stay here.
Wow, wow.
Yeah, I'm just reading the highlight chart. Traders are pricing in more than 50% chance of September Fed rate cut. They're higher than 50%. I saw it up at like 62, 63. 65% long on the tilt here. Everyone's flat. Let's go around the horn. Jerome, you are flat. One trade, one winner. You're watching all this volatility, but remaining and staying patient and disciplined, looking for your setups. When these headlines are coming out, you don't know what's going to happen. So you're just watching, getting your screen time in here, Jerome. Pro ball trading.
Exactly, sir. By the way, who's been patient today and who's been rewarded for their patience? Sometimes being patient is not rewarding. Don't take me wrong, but most of the time it does. And when you're patient, celebrate it. Celebrate always your process, your behavior, not your PNL. And Doom, for example, today I want to celebrate your process, your behavior. I don't
I
know
have a
your
little
exact
flaw
process,
today.
your exact plan, but what did you do?
I
Sorry.
was too patient on the exit. I was too patient on the exit. Not so much on the entries. I could have held the heat, but I wasn't patient. I was too patient on the exit. That 30
Okay.
level, it gave me the signs. I mean, the tape bomb, this post fact kind of looking at the chart. There was something there. There was the potential. I was willing to risk it. I held to it. Managed to slip out, but yeah, too patient on the exit. It was obvious.
you
It
did
was
well.
one of those days that more like see money, take money, and chill. But hey, we live, we learn. It's all coulda, shoulda,
Great
woulda doesn't
observation.
make money after the fact.
Sure doesn't.
Exactly. And that's the approach in which our brain trick us, right? You're like, I should have not taken this trade. Yeah, you know this. Why would you tell this to yourself, right? That's a brain process. That's when you get caught in the loop. So instead of that, you're like, okay, I'm gonna take a walk. You came back, you were focused. Okay, there's an entry, I'm gonna take it. You followed your process. Even though there was a tape bomb, you're like, oh, we dumped 100 points. We can dump another 100 points. You don't know, right? So it's a risky trade, but you took it. It followed your process. So yeah, props to that. Celebrate that.
Also, most of us, especially trading futures, are technical traders. Now, if you don't take every setup you have in your playbook, how you can keep a statistical track and know that your edge is relevant and it's working if you don't apply it. So you got to take every trade. Not all trades going to be winners. Not all days are going to be green.
Mm-hmm.
You got to take every trade.
But
If
follow
it's
the
there,
process.
take
Exactly.
it. If not,
Yeah,
on to the
setups for the
next one.
setup.
Exactly.
All right, coming up here. We got a few more minutes left here in fast markets, and they have been absolutely that fast markets indeed. We can if we want.
That's the case.
We got. Okay, yeah, we'll get those in lunchbox for sure. We got the recovery coming back here in the Nasdaq 22,947. Right back, right when we get these levels, right to get these levels, the sellers right around the corner. 62.65 last trade in the ES. We bottomed out at
I'd sell the 80s.
62.41. This market is so resilient, man. Absolutely incredible.
This was too strong of a bounce for me to short it. Even though
Yeah,
my
but like,
bias for the week and possibly into the next week is retrace on a higher time frame, but we got a break below 22,800s.
All right, new headline here.
So-
New headline. Trump is open to the idea of firing Powell. Trump polled some Republican lawmakers on firing Powell and got a positive response about it. This is crazy.
Ooh.
This is absolutely insane. 22,935 last trade in the NASDAQ. Overnight VWAP. That slope has gone down and to the right. 22,986.
I know one thing for sure about this whole news about Jerome Powell getting fired is on his goodbye party, there's still going to be people betting on his tie collar.
Oh yeah.
yes.
Doom, I know you love the tinfoil hat. You have any takes on what's happening here with the tinfoil hat from the tinfoil hat angle on trying to oust Powell right now in the White
It's going
House?
to be a very interesting Friday. I have a little analyst and kind of speculation for a potential retrace. 3-day chart is somewhat getting the. I had this for a while.
What is that?
The 3-bar reversal setup king. My heart turned into money. Coach Dakota. I had this for a couple of months. It's setting up the
You had
3-bar.
that sitting right there.
Yeah,
You had
yeah.
that right
I have. I don't have my certificates of funded trader, life funded trader, but
But you
I
have
got
that.
that. I have that. Wise words
Priorities.
from a wise man, and it's setting up that setup unless we push straight into 23,700s. It has to break the 22,800s, and it kind of gave me that vibe. We pushed through 880s. It's been a serious level in Nasdaq, and we bounced right back up, almost 100 points, 80, 70, 80 points here, and just watching. I'm looking for a nice swing to the downside potentially, but it has to give me confirmation. I don't want to be the first bear to jump on it and get ran over. Be the type of seller that pushes the market forward.
I know. All right. We're going to squeeze this in. What's coming up next here? Of course, we got morning recap. Boy, do we have a lot to talk about in this morning recap. Then after that, we got Rising Star, Travis B, going to be joining Dolby and myself. Lunchbox trading with JD, Hoop, and Vince. Top quiz, because it's a Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Top quiz, 1 p.m. Central. Gabe and Bonnie. Then we got Gabe, Dolby, Patrick, another Rising Star. We got Rising Stars all around today. And to close out the trading session, we got Power Hour, Dakota, Salt Lake City Sniper, Mandy, and myself here on Top Step TV. Couple minutes left here in Fast Markets, and we are going to have our eyes locked in on the headlines. Again, President Trump seems to be getting serious about trying to fire Jerome Powell soon. Jack, not one peep from any of the other Fed, the members on the Fed.
Yeah.
They've been very quiet, suspiciously quiet throughout this entire. They all been quiet, I guess. Powell's got to say something, right?
No, I mean, Powell's just kind of been generally brushing it off, probably because they're just trying to play up the independence side of it. Oh, part of me wants to short this.
Yeah, I know.
Because we got a cheaper stop now.
I mean, they're banging this drum.
Well, we'll just
banging
keep
this drum
watching.
louder and louder. You have to keep banging this drum louder and louder. Let's take a look at 10-year rates with all of this volatility. 10-year, 4.47%. Oh,
yeah, nothing there.
I know. Hey, from one Dre to another, from me to Dre in the chat, Trump can't fire Powell. He's lurking. He's searching far and wide to find out a reason how to do that. No, not technically. He also, keep in mind, he is the one that hired Jerome Powell. So there is some irony.
Order filled.
As we come into a couple minutes here on Fast Markets. Jerome, we're going to see you again on Friday. You and Dr. V. Catch you on Neuroscience Wednesdays. A couple words here, Jerome, because it looks like the market's going to be picking up. Are you going to be trading for the rest of the day? Or are you going to hit the lockout button? How does that go for a Dr. Jerome?
I'm gonna do as you said. So I'm gonna hit this wonderful lockout button and hit
Order
all
filled.
day, and yes, lock me out. And now we lock, and we are not gonna trade anymore for the day. And this is for me the most beautiful feature the best feature on Topstep X.
Order
I've used
filled.
it for several months in a row. Helped me being disciplined. Helped me not build and develop and nurture greed. Greediness is a very bad thing, and we unconsciously cultivate it. And so, hitting
Order
the extra
filled.
trade, it's just an extra trade. You know, this sentence we tell to each other. This is the exact reason we get into greed, into being
Order
greedy.
filled.
And so, locking yourself out, being profitable, and locking yourself out, being red as well, not digging more of a hole, is a great feature, and I love that.
Absolutely love it. Doom, are you done? Or are you going to keep scratching and clawing? Last time you were on with us, we followed up with you in Power Hour, and you did have a comeback. Is that going to be the case today, Doom Lord?
I know I have it in me to do it. I just gotta patiently wait for the chart to give me the opportunity to do so. But first, it's lunchtime. Gotta feed the
Oh,
brain.
East Coast.
Brain hungry. I have some lunch. Maybe take a nap. Come back for Power Hour or a little bit before that.
Love it. Absolutely love it. Jack, all right, we got 10 years starting to creep lower here, Jack. We're going to keep an eye on these headlines.
Yeah. I would
let's see.
encourage people just to like keep an eye on the percentage down on the day if we start moving down again, because it's going to be a lot more than a few points. And in honor of the big bids, I'd be remiss not to say, what is it? Itty bitty bitty committee pity the fool that acts shitty in the midst of the calm, the witty. You know that, right, Andre?
Woo-hoo-hoo! I
All
do
right,
now.
trade careful, y'all.
Wow, where else do you get that? All right, it does appear that President, damn, Jack, didn't know you had that. We
Nice.
got President Trump is now speaking in front of the cameras in the Oval Office with leadership from Bahrain. We will see where we go from this. Anyways, markets are moving left, right, and center. Trump trying to fire Powell on this day on July 16th. Happy birthday, Mom. With that being said, this is Top Step TV. Let's go. We are locked in. Come on.
Futures traders should know and understand what open interest is. Open interest, quite simply put, is the number of outstanding contracts in a futures product. Why is it important? Open interest can tell you when money is coming into or being pulled out of a specific futures contract. Now, how can you use that to your advantage? When price is rising over time and open interest is increasing, that says that money is coming in to the long side of the market. It's a strong move to the upside. Open interest starts to fall off in that direction, maybe the market's running out of gas a little bit. And the same is true in the opposite direction. If price is moving lower over time on increasing open interest, money is coming into the short side in that market. But if open interest starts to fall off as price continues to go lower, maybe the downside is now out of gas. I hope this simple explanation of open interest is going to help you trade well. All right, welcome to the morning recap. Very exciting opportunities today. Lots of things being spoken and news coming out, knocking the markets around. Hopefully, if you have been in the markets, you've been the right way. Other than that, maybe just keeping keeping sitting on your hands a little bit might be the right thing for you to do today. We're going to go through the house account trades and a couple of trades from Jerome, and talk a little bit about what Doom was doing today. And we're just going to take a look and see what's going on in these markets. Now, this is the daily for gold, still very range bound, still very centrally located as far as price is concerned. So no major changes from all that news today, although the market did see a pretty steep turnaround. We had a pretty small initial balance that broke to the downside, and we were looking at possibly some shorts down around yesterday's lows. We didn't catch it, but that's when the news started coming out, and of course President Trump started talking about firing Jerome Powell. Big move to the upside. We talked this morning about repair. We did repair the lower area of distribution. We repaired the upper area of distribution and then some, traded up to last week's high. Now we're coming back into the range from yesterday as a lot of the dust has begun to settle from all of that news coming out. We did not take the opening range trade in gold today, and it was a good miss. We did, however, take the opening range trade in crude oil. And again, I'm just going to go to the 30-minute chart here and talk about a little bit of the context. We did open lower with a gap. We opened at near an important inflection level. And unfortunately, this inflection level, which, there was a lot of confluence here, has not provided a opportunity away from it. As a matter of fact, it seems to be centering, price seems to be centering around it. So take a look at the 3-minute chart here. The opening range was initially the low of the regular trading hour session. Rather large opening range. Got us long 5 micros at 65.92. We did see a pretty good spike to the upside, a nice little tape bomb put in the high for the session, unfortunately, 66.16. Eventually, the market did come down and take out our stop at 65.61, a loss of $169. And overall, the market has really just been kind of range bound. We did leave a failed downside auction below the initial balance low. The eventual target for that could be the initial balance high, but the market really just kind of in a rotational state here. We're looking for new information. And we did have the EIA petroleum status report come out. There was almost a 4 million barrel draw after like a 15 million barrel boost in crude stocks announced by the API yesterday. I would imagine that's got a lot of traders a little bit confused. Don't forget, it is in rollover, and the longer time frame traders are enjoying the range bound trade that we're currently in because they're still working on getting all of their positions out of the August contract and into the September and future contracts. They much prefer range bound activity for them to do that. Don't forget, tomorrow we will be trading the September crude contract. Yes, crude rolls over every month. Let's take a look at the E-mini S&Ps. We did have a couple of house trades in here. House is up about $1,000 right now. But again, starting with Jerome, first one putting his toe in the water, shorted 4 ES, 62.95.75. He was looking for 62.90 half for an exit. Eventually, he got it pretty much, made about $563, and kind of looked to sit on his hands. He was just happy that he had that nice win. Hasn't done anything since. House account did look for a long, right around 9, just about 10 after 9. 62.82. We took a few shekels on that, made about 300 on that trade, and really just kind of watching to see what was going on as the news came out, as the tweets started coming out, if you will. Jack found a little bit of a kerfuffleation here. Looked for a break below it. Got short 1 ES 62.63 half. Held it, very nicely. Did trail the stop. We ended up getting out approximately 62.55 on that house trade. Again, up about 954 overall in that house account. Overall, I think we're up about 800 or 900 in the house account overall right now. Now, Doom was pretty active. Doom came in down just a little bit. I did not note his trades on the chart here, but Doom was pretty active. There was a point where I kind of asked him if he was all right because he was trying to earn that money back. And he did a very good job of it. There were some good wins, some good losses. He was working for the most part on the long side. On the long side, he was looking for opportunities, and he finished the session pretty much where he came into the session. I think he was down about $700. And it was a valiant effort. I mean, he made some good trades, had a couple of losses, good trades, had a couple of losses. He did end up getting long one time down here, 856, right here on the lows. That was a pretty nice opportunity for him to recover a lot of those losses, which is, pretty much what he did. We've recovered the initial balance low. We're back inside the initial balance in the S&Ps and in the NASDAQ. Just be careful. Watch yourselves. This is, a day when the market is going to be sensitive for more tweets. We don't know if there's any more tweets coming at us. We never know if there are tweets coming at us. So just watch your patoot, as we say, CYA, cover your ass. So that's going to be it for our market recap here this morning. Again, lots of things coming out, lots of things happening. And let's just take a minute to have a quotable quote, if you will. And I've got a quote from Seneca. The gem cannot be polished without friction, nor man perfected without trials. Think about that. Man, does it come true in trading? There are good times, there are bad times, there are wins, there are losses, there are good things, and there are definitely trials. Keep working towards it. Keep working on your process. Keep working on that discipline. Discipline is something that it's like a muscle. It takes practice, and so if you want to become a gem, it's going to take some friction. All right. We have coming up Rising Star, Travis B. It'll be Travis's first time on Top Step TV, but seeing as how he's taken $43,000 in payouts through Top Step, we hope it won't be the last time. So stick around for Rising Star, Travis with Andre and Dolby coming up next. This is Top Step TV. Let's go. Order filled.
Ooh, wow, wow, wow. What a day we have in store. We got, this is Rising Star. We got Travis B in the house, the man in the middle, Dolby Time to the right. Again, markets are flying around. We get to the headlines real quick and throw back to these guys. We got Trump reports on firing Powell aren't true. I think Powell is already under investigation. I think Powell has some problems. Powell spent more money than expected. Markets are flying around. Let's get right into it. Travis B, live funded number 66 on the big board. How are you trading this market volatility, my friend? Welcome aboard.
Probably different than most people.
Ooh. How so? Go on. You tell.
I trade probably a lot differently than most people you've had on.
Okay.
So, I mean, if you look at my screen, you can see there's essentially nothing on it.
I'm a fan.
Okay.
Go on.
I don't use any indicators. I don't use volume, VWAP, anything. I don't look at the news. I don't read any headlines.
Whoa.
I don't do any of that.
Okay. All right. So you told us what you don't do, Travis. What do you do then? You're number 66 on the big board. You're doing something right.
Well, okay. Before I go into this, let me preface by saying, though, this is all my opinion. I'm not saying that one way to trade is wrong, one way to trade is the other. It's all my opinion. I'm not trying to sound, pretentious or anything. I don't want to come off that way at all, but I'm passionate, obviously, about trading. So, to me, and I just don't want to have to keep saying, in my opinion, blah, blah, blah. To me, there's only two things that matter in charting, and that's price and time. And price relating to data points, time relating to time frames. So the best way for me to tell you how I trade is to tell you what it's based off of, and that is the idea of decycling mathematics, which I don't know if anyone has ever heard of that.
Wait, what'd you say? What was before
keep going,
mathematics?
man. Yeah.
What was it?
Decycling mathematics.
Decycling mathematics. I've never heard of that before.
What does that mean?
Okay, so I'll read you the Grok definition, because I want to get it concise. So decycling refers to the process of removing vertices, or sometimes edges, from a graph to eliminate all cycles, resulting in an acyclic graph, a graph with no cycles, such as a tree or a forest. The primary focus in graph theory is often on the decycling number of a graph, which is defined as the smallest number of vertices that must be removed to make the graph acyclic. Now that sounds like a bunch of word mumbo jumbo, but charts actually work the same way. So as charts are forming, you can kind of think of them as a living, breathing organism. They create these data points, which we call polarity. and polarity can determine what the chart is going to do next, essentially.